hope you are well. Now, I'm sure you are all aware that Mother's Day is just around the corner. Now, I used to be really organised and buy my mum really thoughtful gifts, but lately I have not been on top of my game. Having children will do that to you, but I've decided that this year it's going to be different. I'm going to be that thoughtful daughter once more, especially as Not on the High Street have offered to help me find my mum a present that is as unique as she is. Since becoming a mum, I've found myself in utter awe of my own mum, and I can't even fathom how she must have coped with 3 of us, especially being so close in age, and she didn't even drive. Literally, I think back to the chaos of like a weekly shop and going into Romford or Ilford on the bus. I literally don't know how she did it. I genuinely do the majority of my shopping online. Let's face it, it's far easier than dragging my boys around the shops. The thought just yeah, it's not quite so appealing. It's not appealing at all. My mum is always there for us kids, even though we're all grown up and me and my sister have kids of our own. She's fiercely protective and has always had my back. She still does. I can remember being at school and being badly bullied and my mum marching up to school to do something about it. Yes, it was embarrassing, it was, but she had my best interests at heart, and knowing that she had my back just meant the world to me. My mum is funny, giggly, straight-talking, kind and caring. She loves her nights out with her best mate Pat. She loves gardening, she loves being out there, and she's partial to a DIY project or two. She's a blooming good egg is my mum. Now I want to find a Mother's Day gift that is as special as she is. But unlike my mum, struggling around the shops with 3 under 5, I'm going to do it from the comfort of my home. I'm going to grab my laptop and see what I can find on Not on the High Street. I've no idea of the sort of thing I'm looking for. One thing I will say though is I don't tend to buy my mum jewellery just because she's really difficult to buy for. She's quite picky, which is a shame because I've seen so much personalised stuff on there in the past. But let's see what else we can find. Right, straight away, there is so much choice. I could literally pick any of these things and know that my mum would be happy. So that's a good start. There's a personalised keyring that could be sweet. I could get the boys' names on there. Maybe even Summer Rae. I could add in Summer Rae, who's my sister's little girl. So it's got all the grandchildren on it. In fact, there's a copper Polaroid print, which could be nice, with all 3 of them on. There's a cream tea and scones box set that looks yummy, but I do think that that's possibly more for me than for my mum. I do love a cream tea. Likewise with the Queen for a Day hamper. Now that looks gorgeous, but I think that's more me. I love sweet treats. She's more likely to like the cocktail blends gift set, because that is something that her and Pat could enjoy. And she would also like, there's something here called a grow your own subscription with Plant and Grow, because she does like keeping herself busy in the garden. Ooh, decisions. Here we go, I found it. When we were younger, my mum used to love cross stitch. She used to sit for, if she wasn't doing the ironing, I remember my mum doing the ironing so much, but if she wasn't, she was doing cross stitch for a while, and she did one called Home Sweet Home, and she was so pleased with it that she framed it and put it up in the dining room, and for that reason I think this could be the one. It is a cross stitch, a modern take on a cross stitch, and it says Home Sweet Home. I think she's gonna love it. It might even reignite her passion for it. I don't know. To me, it seems nostalgic and personal, so for that reason, I think this is gonna be my unique gift for my mum. I told Not on the High Street what my chosen Mother's Day gift was, and they've invited me along to meet the maker. Apparently, I might even be allowed to help make it. And we are here. It was a lovely sunny drive, but now I am here. I'm meeting Chloe. I'm meeting Chloe, and it's a pink door. I'm already enthused. Hi! How's this? The camera's shoved in your face. Now upstairs in Chloe's studio. Chloe. Hi. We've been downstairs and we have seen how this gets cut. Look. So this is what my mum is going to be getting for Mother's Day. But Chloe, let's talk through how all that happens. How do those holes arrive?
I've got a laser cutter in the conservatory and a whole load of blank wood, and I just make a design and send it to the laser cutter, and then it cuts it. So
good. And she's got all of this downstairs in what was the kids' playroom.
Poor children.
Poor children.
The toys have been ousted.
Poor you, because now the toys are in your living room.
Yeah. It's a sacrifice.
I feel for you. I feel for you.
Someone else used to do it for me, so I design it and and it was a bit hit and miss really.
Yeah.
You didn't really know what it was going to look like, so, and obviously slow as well, so there's a turnaround. Having it in the house is just amazing.
And now, the fun bit for us really.
I'm going to stitch.
I'm gonna stitch. Yeah. And people can literally choose anything.
Technically, yes. If people want to get in touch with me through Not on High Street, then yeah, I can do anything basically. I'm always making something, curtains and, you know, everything.
You're the mum I wanted to be. You're like she's literally like Maria that I wanted to be. I thought I was going to be like Maria from the Sound of Music and it didn't happen. You are her.
And I think my head just kind of started then, you know, have my first baby, have my second baby. You're at home a bit more, you've got a bit more time to kind of like think about things.
I don't think most women would be like, oh, I've got 2 babies, I'm just going to start a business.
I've got more time now, what should I do? But you've just got that space, haven't you, I think? And also like thinking, I'd love to stay at home. So what, you know, a massive driver is thinking, what can I do to make some money, which meant I wouldn't have to go back to work. And I have gone back to work, but you know, the dream is to kind of build this up. I'm all for kind of a quick project, big and kind of bold and nothing complicated. I like kind of simple things, and I like other people to be able to do it as well.
And how did you find yourself on Not on High Street?
I think that was always the goal for me. It's out there and it's kind of a name that people know, and it just gives you a bit more visibility, I think.
And how do you hope people feel when they open up their package?
I want people to like it, and I want people to think, oh, that's different, that's cool, or like, yeah.
Well, it's kind of making cross stitch modern. And I am now home. A huge thank you to Chloe for having me and to Not on the High Street for making sure I found my mum a truly unique and thoughtful present. Thank you. And now I'm gonna go and give some not so subtle hints to Tom about that Queen for a Day hamper. See you later. Bye.